Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing the emotions. And trust me, it's not always easy. But you've got the strength within you, collective, all right? Just try and focus on balancing so you can co-create with the universe, because it comes with the essence of love, all right? Because you're looking at the energy of maybe feeling overly committed, because someone's foundation seems to be a little bit in the impatience. Why? Because it seems to be a bit of a disorganization. Someone needs to reprioritize, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because they lack balance. So they use everybody else. So now someone feels very overwhelmed. Why? They took a reckless gamble. Maybe with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person when it comes to harmony, engagements. Maybe someone went to someone's home, migrated, or went moving somewhere. Maybe they felt familiar with someone. But we're looking at the soul enriching from the temple of self. But you've got to take time to soak up the bliss and appreciate the good things in life, because it comes on the soul of the self. You could be thinking about maybe a real estate, or you could be thinking about stability or a twin flame reunion, or you could see 1111. Because maybe someone's overly committed. Maybe a fire sign person was overly committed to an impatient person that is very disorganized. All right, because they try to reprioritize because they have a lack of balance. So now looking at harmony, reunions. Maybe there's a disharmony when it comes to reunion, because now we're looking at a situation, okay? Maybe it's a good time to re-renovate your house or decorate your house. Like with myself, if my masculine thinks I'm going to his yard after when that devil was in there with all that energy and I saw all that community people under darkness because this person doing some voodoo, doo-doo, I won't be going to his house. You're mad. Me? No, sir. No, sir. Not me. The lesser of two evils. No right choices. Someone's confused, man. Why? Because they're in fear over an air sign person. When it comes to their freedom, when it comes to them paying attention. Someone was an opportunist, because now someone's paying attention to the imagination in both the real world and your dreams, okay? So you can take action to ensure that your dreams come to reality. All right, but someone's very imbalanced about this. Someone needs to reprioritize, because why? Someone pays attention to their dreams. They don't sit and idle to make other people make me feel balanced. No, we don't do that. Evaluate your own options closely, collective. Be wise before you make any decisions to ensure your best outcome. Because I can see opportunities coming with you. Do you understand? When you use your emotions for your wishful thinking, use your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, all right? Because someone in your energy is very imbalanced and you're very overly committed to someone. Maybe someone's searching their purpose by looking within their dreams. You know, into me I feel, because into me I desire to seek, okay? All right? To bring unity within my feelings, because into me, I understand there's a delay with fire sign person, because someone's seeing their dreams and they're seeing that there seems to be a lack of motivation when it comes to the soul of the self of someone, because they're lacking energy. Why? Because they're overly committed maybe to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now there seems to be a lack of passion. Someone probably feels weighed down. Why? Unfinished enterprises. Unfinished. They didn't pay attention to their own dreams. They were too overly committed to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Too overly committed, man. So now someone's looking at their unfinished enterprise when it comes to foundation with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Manifestation when it comes to financial opportunities. Someone was seeking closure but took the shortcuts. Shortcut ain't always good enough. Do you understand? You can get robbed in shortcuts or the back route. So now that someone's looking at financial opportunities, maybe to plant a new foundation. Maybe someone's going to welcome in a message for a new beginning when it comes to job, business, or maybe just bountiful finances, or just maybe looking at more income. Because now you're looking at the best time to begin to develop a new skill or be more autonomous when it comes to entrepreneurship. Be more venturous. Go forward with any intentions. You need to go forward with focused intentions to bring in the hard work, and you'll see your dreams come true to fruition. Why? Because you paid attention to your imagination in both the real world and in your dreams to take action to ensure your dreams become a reality. But instead, within this community, When it comes to planting a foundation, somebody went to work with an earth sign person, but they were very overly committed, maybe to a fire sign person or an earth sign person. Mix the energy as it wishes. Don't let none of my messages be forced. It's all timeless. You may not go for the energy now, but you might go for it later. But someone's very reckless though, because now we understand somebody's looking at higher priestess. Someone's looking at the intuition, because you need to listen to your gut feeling. Maybe do more meditation or do self-reflection. It's good to do self-reflection, to go inward, okay? Because all the answers are within you, all right? So now someone's headed towards a period of growth, okay? It could be a higher priestess. Because now we understand the sacred knowledge of someone's subconscious mind when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to divine feminine. Somebody was looking at messages from the divine feminine with her high morals, because she trusts herself, the wisdom, the secrets, and the mysteries of spirituality and the earthly matters. Now, someone has a very hidden feeling, okay? Because now we understand the movements. We understand someone's movements. We understand the higher priest is the soul, have the human experience. It comes with self-control, self-discipline. So you have to remain in control with your strength and your willpower. Do you understand? So someone's looking at ensuring a victory through the path of obstacles ahead. So we understand those obstacles ahead because somebody was very overly committed, maybe to a fire sign person or a Taurus person when it comes to celebrations, you know, festive time, marriage, commitment, you name it, who gives a shit? So now we're looking at moving forward with the willpower. Why? Because the key message is that you need to maintain your focus to emerge successfully into the right phase in your life. Stay focused, stay on course, follow your plan with confidence. Do you understand? You've got the willpower to do so. We don't care if someone's overly committed to someone else. If they want to stop their own movements, that's their willpower. That's not yours. Everyone has their own power. So be in encouragement to create your own victory. Return to the temple of self. Pay attention to your imagination, both in your real world and your dreams. Because it seems like your community and your dreams need to come to a balance. So you don't have no more delays when it comes to maybe your energy or creating a foundation. So we're looking at the real method of manifestation. It comes with love, all right? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, and idolizing God only, because we understand that someone bring brutality. Do you understand? To maybe an Aries, Sagittarius person or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person when it comes to their movements of being out of control. Because someone's very frustrated, very reckless when it comes to gambling. Somebody probably was overwhelmed and they lacked their own balance. So somebody came in as the hero, but you're going into zero. Do you understand? Because someone bring brutality, echoes frustration. So now they're looking at a disaster when it comes to their movement. Somebody needs to rethink an idea because someone's judgment is very clouded. This is why you've got to pay attention to your imagination in both your real worlds and in your dreams. When you wake up, write your dreams down. Take action to ensure your dreams become a reality. So we understand someone's dreams is not a reality because they don't probably pay attention to their better self. So now they're looking at delays, lack of motivation. Okay, because now we understand somebody is self-limiting their beliefs on their own. Why? Because the mind is set on anger. Okay, they need to release guilt because why? They got negative thoughts about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, or they open up to a new perspective. Freedom, victory. We're looking at victory after delays. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is going into victory because we understand that somebody is looking at their own personal goals. A fire sign person was looking at his own personal goals with his self-doubt, with his misalignment, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now we're looking at fear of the unknown. Someone fears change, but you don't fear planting a foundation with a devil, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. This one know this. Someone fears change. Someone's playing it safe. Why? Because they lack their own planning. So now someone turned their back on a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person and they focus on manifestation with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person for financial opportunity. Somebody was learning someone's skills from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Now they're frustrated, burnt out by the mind due to stagnation because they went for a shortcut. So someone's looking at delays. Why? Because someone was trying to do personal transformation. Now they're going for a tower. Why? Because they fear change. They're going to be suffering. Someone's looking at delayed disaster. Someone's time is someone's master, but someone's time is someone else's disaster. They're looking at a collapse, a very stormy time. Maybe a water sign person or a fire sign person, or the emotions going for a very hard time. Why? Because they're exhausted by their mind. Why? Because they went to plant overly committed to an earth sign person to create manifestation by learning about someone else's skills to develop their ambition to become more opportunist. So now looking at news, information from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, now it's a burden of a feeling towards a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. When it comes to movements with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Why? Because they're in frustration. It all starts off with brutality. It will end with brutality. It started with echoes. It would end with echoes. It started with frustration, taking people's ideas. It's going to end that way as well. How things start, is how it ends. I know that. So always focus. The people always say, oh, if he cheats, if he started like that and he cheated, he's going to leave you like that too. Well, it starts with everything. If you start a relationship in lie, it's going to end because of a lie. How it starts is how it ends, So now there's frustration, brutality within the thoughts. Why? Because someone's got to rethink their idea because it was under a clouded judgment. So now someone's probably got inner clarity about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You've got to pay attention to your imagination. Because now we understand someone has a lack of long-term vision, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now they're bringing brutality, frustration to an air sign person or a fire sign person. Why? Because they like that celebration. I want to do that community thing. I want that marriage. Why? Because someone's looking at self-development for vanity, greed, misdirecting activities. So now someone's thinking, got a pause. Maybe a Pisces person's gone within and seen the uniqueness of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They understand why someone was bringing self-limiting beliefs about air sign person. Why? Because people think and no one can't be better than them. That's why. That's why. So now looking at personal goals, self-doubt. Why? Because maybe a fire sign person and an earth sign person, when they look at their own personal goals, it comes with self-doubt, inner alignment. Why? Because they fear the unknown. Why? Because their foundation is based on greed, envy, possessiveness. Possessive over a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person is a possessed over a air sign person because this person is a self-centered, overspending, delay, obstacle person. And now they got a conflict now with an air sign person and an air sign person. Conflict, rivals, challenges, Because someone's exhausted by the mind now, an earth sign person. Why? Because of personal transformation. They fear their own personal transformation, so they try to transform into someone else. It's a karmic copy, man. Now they're exhausted by the mind. Why? Because you can't fucking be me, bitch. So now someone's exhausted looking at the situation. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, a wounded warrior, is now thinking his thoughts is exhausted. He's burnt out. Why? Manifestation of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. It was all based on greed. Greed, envious and possessive over an air sign person. So someone didn't have any healthy boundaries when it comes to personal transformation. Why? Because someone fears changing. Maybe a fire sign person or a water sign person. Take it as it resonates. Maybe he fears his emotions changing. For a higher priestess, no one really gives a damn. Why? Because you like secrets too much. No one does illusions, delusions, and use your intuition, man. Because see, when the moon comes out, things may not be as they seem. You've got to trust your instincts. See past these illusions. You may also be experiencing someone's mood swings. Why? Because they got dormant relationships, dormant people, dormant things. Why? Because it comes from the essence of insecurity. Insecurity, your home ain't secure. Why? Because they're unstable. Unstable. This house belongs to the community. Why? Because somebody went to a high-class prostitute. So when you're busy at work, I'm busy. Your house is busy too, my baby. So now look at the courage of an air sign person when it comes to their foundation, when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to financial opportunities. They're trusting their faith. They got their boundaries. Oh, yeah. The last man standing, maybe a fire sign person. He's gearing up for the worst to face maybe the higher priestess, an air sign person when it comes to manifestation. Really? Because I'm not that one, my friend. King of Cups. Maybe someone's in the emotional balance now, looking at compassion, looking at domestic, maybe a diplomatic person. Looking at control, looking at balance, looking at supportive leader with empathy. All right? So I'm looking at personal transformation, maybe for a fire sign person or for a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Take it as it resonates. Okay, now looking at feelings, you have to have balanced feelings. You've got to manage your emotions. You can identify your intuition. Okay, and don't let no one tell you nothing. They can block you all day long. Just keep going. My masculine blocked me about 13 years ago. I followed my intuition, But, you know, if he doesn't want to sit down and have a conversation, oh well. We will sit down and chat to the devil, though. That's his problem. Now we're looking at sparking ideas. Someone was very overly committed to an earth sign person when it comes to good news, courage, enthusiasm, and competition. Somebody had the courage to go to an earth sign person to give an air sign's truth. The truth about her ideas, her plans, her intellect, her victory, her success, her breakthrough, her vision. A stimulating person that likes to stimulate people. So they took these good news and they overly committed to an imbalanced person. Now they've got to reprioritize now because they took a very reckless gamble. Going to an earth sign person, it could be a politician, or it could just be an entitled little bitch that thinks she's a preacher, or the preacher's wife, or the preacher's daughter. Do you understand? He's now looking at pouring of love within this community. Maybe the community is looking at a new beginning when it comes to relationships, because now we're having a reality check. Why? Up, right, 7 of Cups, now upside down. 7 of Cups. Someone's having a reality check about the opportunity. Someone moved in an opportunist because they had a wish fulfillment to choose to look at options through illusions because someone was searching for a purpose. Do you understand? So someone's having a reality check while they look for this purpose. Someone's probably going through solidarity. What do you call that thing when you don't want to drink no more? Because they even had poor choices. Lack of choices now. Right? It's going to be lack of choices, opportunities, and options. And that's what their desire was for a fire sign person when it comes to new love, because he had good news. So earth sign person, he was too overly committed. Too overly committed when it comes to teamwork. Geneviev's little bitch. So now we're looking at delays for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, you know. When it comes to lack of choices, opportunities, options, you know. Because now someone's bored. Okay, because now the emotions... okay, is realizing a clarity check because the energy is lacking that passion. You can't be promiscuous for the whole relationship. It's not going to work. Because once the money's gone, you're not passionate no more because the money was driving the passion to be in that bed in the first place. And now someone feels weighed down. Why? Unfinished enterprise. Unfinished. With an earth sign person. Why? Because all they wanted was unexpected financial money. They just wanted a lump sum. So now air sign person is making big changes, creating that opportunity, seizing that moment. This is what they thought. Let me seize that moment. Create delay to someone's foundation of the higher priestess. What was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So now we're looking at peaceful resolution. Somebody wants a peaceful resolution. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person wants a peaceful resolution with Aquarius person. She can go and suck her mum. So they can have peaceful resolution moving forward. I would never forgive this dog. Why? Because they think they can do it to anybody else. From when you can go to the depth of spiking someone's drink, cutting your hair to look like me, taking my information, taking it to a Gemini person and a water sign person, making money. We don't need to forgive you, my friend. Move forward. You keep asking for forgiveness. It's never going to happen. Never. Move the fuck on. You're just going to be my example. You can watch if you want, but your name will always be mentioned when I see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Yeah, Genevieve Nadia. She's a nasty, stinking scholar. That's no queen. That's a peasant, my friend. So now looking at financial opportunities, somebody was learning someone's skill to develop because they're very ambitious, you know. And because of this, and they're failing, they want peaceful resolution with an Aquarius person so they can move forward. They want to compromise, or they compromise already the communication. But they maybe want to end the conflict. Too late. I told you this 5 years. You're not going to tell me when this fight ends. I told them already that does not work in my fucking book, bro. It don't work. You went in promiscuity. I found it out through my intuition that you and a fire sign person was doing walkie-walkie for a sexual adventure because you need money. Cool. Move forward. You're in my energy too much. I've never met this woman in my life and I'm in my energy way too much and I'm not liking it. Not liking it. Why? Fire sign person was too generous. Oh yeah, overly committed to an earth sign person. Never mind, my darling. We saw this hidden feeling of a journey of a sexual adventure. They're very active. Oh yeah, little active little rabbits. Now people are negotiating. Oh yeah, now they're debating about a higher priestess, about Aquarius person, that they want a peaceful resolution. They want to move forward. Why? Because they want to end the conflict. Not happening because you're losing. No. When you saw me in dire straits, when you saw me cutting my wrist and all that, did you not help me? No, you didn't. You said you can do what the fuck you like. So, Genevieve Nadia, I can do what I like too. Find your own peaceful resolution, my friend. You're not going to get it from me. Why? Because you've done too much malice. You're You're a hypocrite. You and this fire sign person. I'm going to keep it real. And a Gemini person, this masculine and a Cancer person. When it comes to good news, when it comes to Sagittarius, good news, when it comes to like encouragement, to be a salesperson or a politician or a preacher or inspirational speaker, you lot come with malice. Gemini person, malice. Earth sign person, malice. Cancer person, malice. You lot have hypocritical thoughts. Someone who is unconcerned with other people's feelings. And they were all looking at a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They did not give a fuck about my feelings. So I went into extra more poor love. There you go. Now you're confused. Why? Because she's always guided by God. Now, Gemini person, you're involved as well. Oh, yeah, we saw you. Oh, yeah, just give it time, babe. Every stone will be turned over very slowly, baby. Very slowly. So now we're looking at malice people. Maybe with a King of Swords as well. Rethinking his fucking idea with his clouded judgment with an Earth sign person. Rethink your idea, my friend. You lot better start idolizing God only. You lot think you lot idols. You lot hypocrites, man. You lot say, God bless. No, you're too forceful with your self-limiting beliefs. With your lack of direction. Cancer, Pisces person, lack of direction. Now you're having a clarity check. Yes, with your upside down Taurus person. With your lack of personal goals. With a fire sign person, you're all looking for unexpected windfall. Gluttony. That's what drives these people into madness of exhaustion of the mind. Because someone's gone within a fire sign person and done his soul searching. He's looking at maybe a Cancer person. He's looking at maybe he was co-host by a King of Swords. Okay, and a water sign person. So now we're looking at exhaustion. Aquarius said, psh, exhaustion who? Peaceful resolution. Aquarius, move, transition. Why? They don't rely on people. Never have, never will. Look at independent wealth. Personal transformation. Someone's fearing change, maybe an Earth sign person, because they can't be independent like that. They're not independent people. As much as you don't think this person is a politician, a preacher, or inspirational speaker, you can forget it. Taurus person looking for personal transformation, fear of change. Why? Unpaid bills. Unpaid bills, money problems are right up the girl. Right it out. Yeah, like she's been battered. She likes her trains anyway. Oh yeah, Adiwali went to a high-class prostitute. Why? Because they got bad debts, greed, selfishness, stinginess. Oh yeah, so she used a fire sign person. So don't worry, man. He got played. The player got played. Why? Because she used him as a fuck, innit? Because she needed his money. And he was overly committed to it. Why? Because she's famous. Now, fire sign person seeing this burden of this responsibility. Why? Because she went around and she spoke badly about a fire sign person to a Gemini person, a Cancer person. They all got together, saw this good news. They started altering these news. They were encouraged. Oh yeah, this could be salespeople. This could be politicians. This could be actors. This could be preachers. This could be inspirational speakers. They used this fire sign like a bitch. Yeah, they did. Why? Because we're going to bring you lot's ass right back to God in the end. Because if you don't believe in God, innit? So God maybe had to use this fire sign person to bring them all back to God and say, listen, you might think you can get away with this, but with God, we see you. Lack of long-term vision. King of Swords. Oh yeah, rethinking your idea, are you? With a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. I think you fucking should. Because you lot all just like fame. That's it. Their long-term vision was all about fame. On the back of a Leo person. But recognition comes with God. The truth. Someone's looking at a spiritual romantic journey. Someone went for a pause. Why? Because they went for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Okay, on their pathway. Because why? They were looking for unexpected financial windfall. That was it. That was it. That was it. So now someone's in regret. Maybe a water sign person's in regret. Why? Because Queen of Swords, very truthful person. Very balanced. And they went within and they saw what you lot were doing. Now they want a peaceful resolution. Why? Because a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person was a greedy, stingy, envious, possessive person over Queen of Swords. And I keep telling you lot, not going to happen. Find your own peace. I did. I don't need you lot to tell me sorry or here's your money. No, I found my own peace. If I can find my own peace and transition to calmer waters, healing process, moving on, earth sign, fire sign, you can do the same. I would never fucking give, especially this earth sign person, a peaceful resolution. She can go kiss her mother's crotches. So now we're looking at a situation. Someone saw a resolution by stealing an air sign's ideas to bring in accumulation of money. So now looking at air sign persons releasing that pain, overcoming depression because of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person when it comes to greed with a fire sign person. Do you understand? Because why? Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we got clarity. We understand somebody wanted your news, your new news, your ideas, your plans, your intellect, your ability. Why? Because she wishes she was you. She wishes she can communicate like you. She wishes she can communicate like you. She wishes she can release your truth like you. She wishes she had the vision like you. She wishes she had the forceful, the focus, and the intellect like you to stimulate other people. All she's got is promiscuity. That's it. That's what she does with stimulation. So now we're looking at Earth Angel. Very balanced, very peaceful, very patient. Patient man rides donkey. Maybe someone's fell in love with this Queen of Swords. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. But the King of Cups is looking at unpaid bills of a Taurus person. Maybe a Sagittarius person seeing this hasty promiscuity between the two. Now we're looking at stuck. Now you're stuck with a Taurus person when it comes to paying your bills. Never mind. And everyone else, you're going for your good luck, my darling. A turning point. Turning point, man. Yep, a turning point. We're looking for gaining. You're gaining, my darling, all right? Because somebody's in a karmic cycle looking at upheavals, okay? Maybe someone's looking for a change. We're looking at fate. We're looking at fortune. We're looking at destiny swapping. Oh, yes, it is possible, my lovelies. But you need earthly goods to do that. So this is why you don't need to use your imagination. Destiny swapping is real. All you need is earthly fucking tools to do so. All right. Now we're looking at overload when it comes to information, access, obligated. Someone feels very overwhelmed. Why could they obligated? Why could they overly commit themselves to an earth sign person? Maybe a politician, an actor, a preacher, a salesperson, or a speaker that think they're inspirational, but they're not. They stole people's fucking ideas. This is a hypocritical person, very hypocritical. All right, someone's looking at a person very suspicious. Someone who's very unconcerned with other people's feelings. All right, so we're going into new love. You've got to pour love into yourself. It's all about self-love, man. Pour self-love into yourself and bam, there's God right there in your dream. Withdraw, man. Somebody withdraw from God's one of cup. Someone withdraw from their own self-love. Maybe someone needs to stop smoking, wacky, quick. Because someone's going for a nightmare. Scorpio person. Oh, yeah, you're going for a fucking nightmare, my darling. Oh, yeah, you'll be suffering in your darkness. Why? Because you've got a clarity check of who you are. My method, what I sent them, they made a bad choice because it was about searching for yourself. They looked for the money and never realized all this going within, doing soul searching, all it's going to do is honor who you are. It's called spiritual self-development, my friend. So we've seen what you really are, my friend. A fucking nightmare. Looking for an entrapment with a Leo person, a fire sign person, an earth sign person. But now maybe want a peaceful resolution when it comes to money problems. But this person thought they were privileged, entitled. They're looking at someone's inheritance. They're looking at inheritance issues. Okay, because someone's looking at inheritance for a solid foundation from a fire sign person because they were overindulged. So now maybe they want a peaceful resolution with a air sign person, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because she's in her joy. She looks like she's very friendly and she fucked with the wrong one. And because they scheduled a passion. They scheduled, a Taurus person scheduled. She made a quick decision, maybe with a fire sign or water sign person, for a sexual adventure to keep her money out. Because why? Someone had unpaid bills, money problems. That's the only reason why all this madness happened. If someone had bad debts because they're greedy, selfish, stingy. Stingy people, man. So now you're looking at indulgence. Now they want a peaceful resolution. After your confinement, you're fucking having a laugh, ain't ya? You're having a bubble, babe. Oh, mate, having a Scooby-Doo, sweetheart. Having a Scooby-Doo, babe. Because we saw what you did in the dreams. We're dreamers. It brings us satisfaction and comfortability. You call it lazy day. I call it learning day. Do you understand? So now someone's having a reality check. Why? Because someone pays attention to their dreams and outside of themselves since they were a child. Now someone wants a peaceful resolution, but it's never going to happen. Find your own peace and move the fuck forward. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because you're just ill in the mind. You're ill. You are at dis-ease. Why? Because the body is too much in disease of hypocrisy, malice, and very unconcerned with people's feelings. So why would I be concerned about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Why would I do that? Let's match that energy, man. They understand air signs tend to match your energy, bro. Never gamble with an air sign person. I can only talk for myself, man. People would tell you if there's one friend you want is an air sign. They're one of the most low elements. But no, they were stalking. They were stalking, glancing, being curious. Why? Hypocrite. Hypocrites, man. A bunch of fucking hypocrites. That's why. Sneaky beaky Becky. Now we're looking at someone's structure, someone's routine, someone's intellect. Looking at someone's rationale when it comes to logical power of authority and strength. Stubborn. That's the truth. Stubborn. Maybe a Leo person. Stubborn. Pisces person. Stubborn. Taurus, Capricorn person. Stubborn. Stubborn. Arrogant. Stubborn. Definitely a Taurus person. Stubborn. Why? Because they were looking for aid. Now they want mercy. They want mercy now. Duh. Never going to happen with me, my friend. Never. Never, ever, ever would I ever do that to myself. You're mad. So as soon as I say, I forgive you, the next minute you're doing it again to me or someone else. No, not happening. Somebody was very forceful because somebody wanted aid. But somebody probably going to catch AIDS. Why? Because someone has a lack of direction when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to promiscuity. A Taurus person, she doesn't have no behavior. That pom-pom's everywhere. Why? Because she's got unpaid bills. So now they have a lack of direction. Why? They're under nightmare about a tarot reader. Not just a tarot reader, a dreamer and a soul searcher that saw this confinement, saw this entrapment because somebody wanted money from a fire sign person. Why? Because Aquarius, very gifted person. They wanted gifts. Now you're learning. We're learning about a bully. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. A bully. A bully, man. You got to release that pain, overcome that depression, man, when you deal with this fucking arsehole. Because in the end, they're going to be alone. That's what they're trying to avoid. Isolation. Don't worry, it's coming slowly but surely. Why? Because maybe someone wanted someone isolated. They went within and they wanted an air sign isolated. But she's a fortune teller, you dickhead. So now you're looking at joy. We're looking at manifestation. We're looking at coming to calmer waters. Why? Because someone hesitated. Someone had a choice and they hesitated. And they mostly looked at this woman on the right, to your left maybe, unpaid bills. And that's what we dream about all the time. We don't know a Taurus person from fucking nowhere. No, we don't. Because with the divine feminine, we caught their energy. We caught the energy within the sleep, within the dreams of a decision that's become a worry now for someone's transition. Taurus person had unpaid bills. Why? They created an entrapment with their friends. A Taurus person. We see it in the dream. Now she want to be my friend. Not my friend. In your fucking dreams, bro. That would never happen. Never in a month of Sunday. Never. Told you, unpaid bills because the Taurus person was wishing for the wealth, investment and mega project. That's what she was looking for. And that is going to be a tower moment. That's going to be the tower moment. She's going to go for a collapse. How she stole this big yard is how she's going to lose it. Taurus person. We see it. It's been predicted. They can hold on. They're holding on though. Holding on tight. But how long can you hold on to that? They want it from a fire sign person, a Taurus person. Says it's fucking right. Adiwali King Abaji says your blood clot right. Now he feels trapped. Maybe they've done a real estate business or they moved in together and done something. Now he's trapped in this yard. Why? I saw it for myself. I saw it for spiking at the man's drink. When the man realizes his Taurus person ain't perfect, tell that man to jog the fuck on somewhere else. Not to me. 5 years left me like this, and 5 years, even on the 5th fucking year. No, Adiwali's not going to kiss his fucking mother, brethren. You think I'm fucking afraid of that man and his fucking walking mattress? I don't think so. What, because you got 2 fucking lines more than me? 2 followers more than me? 2 money more than me? Please. But your bitch don't have the intellect though, or the ideas. This is why you lot don't want to say nothing for 5 years. Why? Because you lot are benefiting. Because they're benefiting. They thought I'd be lonely forever. Because I weren't on the internet or nothing. Nothing. I said, let's have a peaceful resolution. No, I want to do manifestation. Let's hesitate. Let's bring that worry instead. Fire sign. Let's fucky fire sign, even though she can see. Why? Because I need your real estate. I'm doing entrapment. Now they feel stuck. Good. Now they feel stuck now. With a King of Cups, maybe. Because now this luck is going for to change. Why? Because someone saw someone spiking. Now someone was compromise between two. Says him right, oh, I'm balanced, I'm regal. Why? You're fucking the devil. Fucking arsehole. He went in something blindly though. Yeah, told you, homelessness, robbery. Somebody was looking to rob this masculine. But he's balanced though. Why? I got Genevieve Nadia. Well, show everyone then. You're quick to go on fucking news outlet or them backstreet fucking broke bottom bitches fucking news outlets that don't mean nothing. Oh, she's worth fighting for projects. Well, go online and say, yo, this is my bitch. Mind how you're talking to her. Go on then. I dare you, Adiwalia Kenya blood clot Abaji. I dare you. Because your mouth seems to be big about everything else when it comes to Genevieve. Go on, tell everyone that's my bitch. I dare you. See you both in court, man, with your spiky, wikey whore. There you go. Spiking the man's drink. There you go. But I'm the problem. But he stood there for extra 5 years, 13 years. Adiwali, your mind is fucked up, bruv. I don't care about no fucking spiking at this point because you involved me in your pillow talk. Now this bitch is obsessed with me. And where are you for me? I got to defend myself. It's a good thing, you know. I've followed God all my life. Because I strongly believe God will always protect me from outside forces, no matter if I can see or not. Into me, I feel, because into me, I know. I don't expect no defense from no one, you know, because I got God. I might be alone, but I've never been lonely. Air signs going through victory after Leo person was fucking stubborn, arrogant with his Taurus person. There you go. So now you're looking at separation. Separation, privacy, online community. Seeing this, disaster. Now someone's rethinking. Why? Blood clot glutton. Greed. With a water sign person. Greed, man. Because now we're looking at a strategy. For a Leo person, a fire sign person. With a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. When it comes to disappointment, loneliness, isolation. Someone doesn't want to give no one private times. They can do the inner guidance, the inner solitude. Why? Because they were looking for imprisonment. They were looking for entrapment for money. They saw deeds. Maybe you saw the man's papers on the table. Minano, wagwan ron yasa. But information was stolen. Especially my info, a fire signs info, because somebody of earth sign person was trying to do manifestation, but through promiscuity. There you go. Now the truth is out, and they want an air sign to stop. This is why she's thinking she needs a peaceful resolution. I'm not stopping, my girl. You never want to stop when I was in sorrow. You didn't care about my feelings. You didn't care about my children. You didn't care about my money. You didn't care about my poverty. You didn't care about nothing. Nothing. Didn't even say thank you for your fucking support, bitch. No, I'm not doing it. You're mad, glutton, greed. Greed. Now there's a pause, stagnation with an air sign person and a fire sign person because he had a choice for two. Choice of two, man. Now he's thinking, yeah, you hesitated now about a decision, confusion. Now you're all worried. And so you fucking should be. Now you fucking should be. Because at home, air sign person sleeps happy. You lot don't. You lot don't. I tell you that for nothing. Why? She's gifted. She don't need gifts from people. She's gifted. So now we've got clarity of someone's decision. Now they're in worries over an air sign person. Oh, yeah, maybe someone's emotions is restricted. Oh, there you go, a mask. Told ya, a mask. What? All for things. Imagine putting people in mental institution and unalive people just because I want things. And know what? It irritates me. My personal opinion, prime example, they got a French president, or is he Canadian? One out of the two. He gives a shit. He's French. I'm sure he's a French president with his wife that slapped him in the face this week. Let that be a fucking man. Big gal would be outside a long time. Get rid of him. Blah, blah, blah. But when it is a woman in lead, no, we just sit there and say, no, she should just cry. We give her empathy. No, because she's this and she's that. You lot are hypocrites, man. You lot are hypocrites, man. Let that be a man that slapped up that man's face, a woman's face like that. You lot are hypocrites. Big time hypocrites. Let that be a woman getting slapped up by a man. All you superficial bitches got a lot to say. It coming like women's right is only has movements when it comes to the power table. But when it comes to real equalism, because you want to be equal to the man, all right, I saw Genevieve Nadia spike Adewale's drink. Now let's put that to the test then. Where's your uproar? Let that be Adewale spiking her drink. He would have been the next person behind P. Diddy. Where's the uproar then? Where's the uproar of her abuse? You all see the transformation of her trying to look like me. Where's the uproar? Forget about me anyway, because we match each other's energy, woman to woman, innit? But I don't get this. Fuck his Adewale. I don't give a shit. It's his own choice. He's a big man. But what annoys me is, I think this is going to be the highlight of this lesson as well. Not just about spirituality. It's about how us women are very hypocritical. You don't want the power when it comes to money, but are you doing it in the right way, or are you doing it under deception? So you lot will sit there and make Lionheart, or you make this I Never Met by Chance about people. Once again, that's like her third movie about scamming. She likes to scam. That's her mind. She's always under scamming. Romance. It's all... Oh, do you know what? Let me just stop, because these people are irritating. Irritating, man. Because you want to be an EP, or you want to be a powerhouse. You complain that the men do all this stuff to oppress us. But you're oppressing not just the man, you're oppressing the woman as well. So they're not making no sense. I can't do this woman right thing, because I think women are the most distorted fucking bunch of buffoons I've ever known in my life. Some of you. Why? Because children come out of you. I don't care what you say. The men have the 2 apples and a banana in their garden. They look for an oven. They don't have to breed you, Without the man, you don't have no baby in the first place. Now, when that woman gets... Oh, do you know what? Oh. Let me just stop. I'm going to go into a rant, ain't I? I just don't like this imbalanced thing. What? Because we can breed babies. But when the men come out of us, why are they into war so much? Why are they always into raping? Some. Why do we put a lot of pressure on men but allow women to get away with stuff? What? Because we push them out. I don't think that's a very good excuse. Because to me, if a man is coming outside in his dark energy, you got to look at that woman's panani, man. I don't care. It's a crassest panani. Oh, something I want. Something I want. But something don't feel right. And I'm not putting up with this foolishness from no Genevieve Nadia. I don't know her from nowhere. I'm not obligated to her. No, I'm not. So if she wants a peaceful resolution, tell her to find it herself like I did. All right? Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.